System down, office silent, panic rising. That was the reality for tens of thousands of workers this week. Welcome back to the channel where we track the biggest tech meltdowns. Microsoft has finally resolved a massive outage that crippled global productivity. The disruption hit heavyweights like Microsoft Outlook and Teams. It all started on Thursday, January 22nd, 2026, around 3 p.m. Eastern. Suddenly, you've got an error message. Down detectors saw a vertical spike as over 15,000 users reported issues. Microsoft 365 products were the first to show signs of the collapse. Shortly after, 12,000 users confirmed Outlook was completely inaccessible. Even Microsoft Teams, the lifeline of the remote office, saw hundreds of failures. For many, it felt like a ghost in the machine was pulling the plug. The timing couldn't have been worse, in the middle of the North American workday. Microsoft support teams were quickly deployed to investigate the chaos. Initial reports pointed toward a failure in the service infrastructure. The company took to social media to confirm the unhealthy state of the network. Specifically, infrastructure in North America wasn't processing traffic as expected. Imagine a digital highway where the toll booths simply stopped working. Microsoft worked frantically to redirect traffic to alternate systems. By 4:14 p.m. Eastern, they began load balancing to mitigate the impact. But the recovery wasn't as instant as a reboot. It took until 1:30 a.m. Eastern on Friday for the all-clear to be given. Microsoft officially announced that mail flow was stable and services were back. But this wasn't an isolated incident for the tech giant this week. Just 24 hours earlier, on January 21st, another outage had hit the company. That first glitch lasted just over an hour and was blamed on third-party networking. 2 outages in 2 days? That raises some serious questions about stability. Is our global reliance on a few cloud providers becoming a major risk? Microsoft blamed the latest mess on their own internal North American servers. They identified a portion of the infrastructure that failed to handle the load. For businesses, these outages translate directly into lost revenue. When Teams goes down, meetings stop. When Outlook dies, deals vanish. Investigators are still digging into why the healthy state failed so quickly. The incident is filed under MO122136444, those tracking the technical logs. If you were one of the people staring at a spinning loading wheel, you weren't alone. Redmond, Washington, Microsoft's headquarters has been under intense scrutiny. This is the second major tech heart attack we've seen in the first month of 2026. It serves as a grim reminder. Even the giants can fall. But let's look at the bigger picture beyond the blue screen of death vibes. While tech was failing, nature was also throwing a punch in Charlotte. A major winter storm has triggered a weather impact alert for the region. NCDOT is scrambling to prepare for sleet and freezing rain across the Carolinas. It seems like everything from our servers to our streets is under pressure. The Microsoft outage might be over, but the conversation about cloud backup is just starting. Should companies start looking at decentralized alternatives? Or is this just the price we pay for a hyper-connected world? Microsoft says mail flow is now stable, but user trust might be shaking. Thousands of workers had to scramble to find alternate ways to communicate. Some reverted to old-school phone calls. Others just took an early weekend. Tech. Analyst Hunter Basler noted the speed of the investigation was high. But high speed doesn't help when 15,000 people are locked out of their accounts. The cloud status page at status. Cloud Microsoft was the most refreshed site on the web. Now that the infrastructure is healthy, we have to ask, for how long? Modern work relies 100% on these digital pillars. When Microsoft Outlook blinks, the world holds its breath. Teams has become the water cooler of the 21st century. Without it, remote teams are isolated islands in a digital sea. This outage proves that even with billion-dollar budgets, bugs happen. Microsoft's investigation pointed to a specific North American traffic failure. They had to physically move digital traffic to other regions to fix it. By Friday morning, most users woke up to a functioning inbox. But the outage hangover is real for IT departments everywhere. They are now left cleaning up the backlog of undelivered emails. We are following this story closely as more technical details emerge. Is this a sign of a larger vulnerability in the 365 ecosystem? Or just a freak occurrence of infrastructure load? Either way, the 2026 tech landscape is off to a rocky start. Make sure you have a plan B for your business communication, whether it's a second mail provider or a different chat app. Don't be a victim. Microsoft says they are working to ensure this doesn't happen again. But they said that after the January 21st outage, and look where we are now. Stay tuned as we continue to track these global service disruptions. If your Outlook is still acting weird, let us know in the comments below. I want to hear your outage horror stories from this week. Did you miss a deadline? Did a meeting get deleted? The tech world moves fast, but sometimes it just stops completely. Thanks for watching this deep dive into the Microsoft 365 meltdown. Don't forget to like and subscribe for more tech and weather updates. This is the news that impacts your daily life and your digital world. We'll see you in the next video, hopefully with 100% uptime. Keep your data safe and your servers cool. This has been your Microsoft Outage Report. Resolved, but definitely not forgotten. Visca LTech, and stay connected.